students, welcome to our video sessions with video class chapter 11 and topic is algebra. Now today we know about the last class we discussed about the different property of algebras. Now today about the in the mathematics rules that can use by the area, perimeters and perimeter rectangle, perimeter of square. Then first we must know formula are generalized or arithmetic statements expressed using the first variables. Okay, now then today we discuss first in mathematics rules of formula. In mathematics rules formulae. Okay, mathematics rules and formulae. Formula are generalization. Formula are generalization. How that means in arithmetics, last class we know about arithmetic is generalizations. Now formula generalization of arithmetical statement. Generalization of arithmetical statements expressed using arithmetical statement. That means we can have generalizations during the algebra, then the statement, then the expression. Expression statements expressed using statement expressed using variables. That means yes, in arithmetic, how can we express a statement as a variable and express as a statement? Let's do statement to expression, expressions to statements, noun words. First we learn about the first one is a perimeter of a square. First, we know about the word a perimeter of a square. You know this perimeter of a square equal what similar? You know already that the perimeter of a square is 4 times of the length. That's of which sides. Then you know that first. Perimeter of square. Perimeter of a square was 4 times. How many times? You know that square is how many sides? 4 sides is there. That means perimeter of a square is 4 times the length of perimeter of a square is 4 times of length. 4 times of first. 4 times of the length of 4 times of the length of its sides. You know this first. 4 times. That means if you want to find perimeter of a square, then how many times we multiply sides in 4 times, then we easily find the perimeter of a square. So if its side is denoted by letter S, then if we denoted its side as S. Its side as S, then how can its side as S? Then what is the perimeter? Then perimeter equals then perimeter of square equal to what? 4 into S equal to 4S. Okay, clear about this? How can you find the perimeter of a square? Then here first we know about the words. How can we find the perimeter of a square? Now we find the perimeter of a rectangle. So you know that rectangle means words. Already you know that the perimeter of rectangle equals to 2 into length plus breadth. So perimeter of a rectangle, how can we represent as a what? Variable. Then see the word perimeter of a rectangular polygon. Okay, perimeter of a second one is perimeter perimeter of rectangles. Perimeter of rectangle equal to what? We know that 2 into L plus B. 2 into L plus B. That means 2 into length plus what? 2 into L plus B. Then we can represent it is 2 into what? 2L plus 2B. Then here variables 2L plus 2B. We can find the perimeter of a rectangular polygon. Okay. Now third one is what? The perimeter of a regular polygon. Now we find it the answer. Perimeter of regular polygon. Regular polygon means what? If you take 5 sides or 6 sides. See, here we drew a figure. Here is a regular polygon. How many sides is here? 6 sides or 5 sides. 1 side, 2 sides, 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides, and 6 sides. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is then regular polygons. Then how can we find the perimeter of regular polygons? If you demonstrate which is S equal to side equal to S. Then how many sides is here? Here we know that the perimeter of a regular polygon is equal to sum of its sides. That means when we add the all sides, then we got the perimeter of a first. This regular polygons, then we know this. That means first sum of all sides equal to first perimeter of a regular polygon. Okay. Then how can we find the regular polygon? We know that the polygon it is in which type of figure? It is an hexagon. It is a hexagon. Okay, hexagon means how many sides? 6 sides. Then hexagon is what? 6 times. How many times? Hexagon is 6 times the length of its sides. Hexagon. It is a hexagon and it is what? Hexagon and it is 6 times and it's 6 times. How many times? 6 times the length of its side. The length of its side. Okay. That means if we want to find the regular polygons, that is hexagons, and hexagon means how many sides is there? 6 sides is there. Then if we want to find the it's 6 times the length of its sides, that means if we represent if we denoted its side as S. Its side denoted as S. Then perimeter equal to 6S. Perimeter equal to 6S or 6 into S. If you write 6S or 6 into S, both are the same things. Okay. Now I find the perimeter of a triangle. How can you find the perimeter of a triangle? See the above. Okay. Here we express this statement as a variable statement. So first we find out the perimeter of a what? Square, after rectangle, after regular polygon, after we find out the perimeter of a triangle. Okay. So find perimeter of a triangle. How can we find the perimeter of a triangle? See the one. Perimeter of a triangle. Already you know that perimeter of a triangle means what? Sum of the sides. Then we can say that sum of the all sides. Okay. Then the perimeter of a triangle is the sum of the length of its 3 sides. We can say that, or we know that what we know that the perimeter of a triangle is the perimeter of a triangle is. That means the perimeter of a triangle is what? Sum of the length. Sum of what? Sum of the length of its three sides. Sum of the length of its how many sides? Three sides. You know there's in a triangle how many sides is there? Three sides. Okay. See, here is a triangle. Okay. That means A side, B side, and C sides. We denoted A, B, C. Then if show first if A, B, and C. Here A, B, and C. Here A and B and C denoted the length. What? Denoted the length. That means it's indicated the length. That means the length of three sides of triangle. Of three sides of triangles. Of three sides of triangle. That means we know that in a triangle how many sides are there? One side, two sides, and three sides. Then three sides of triangle is here. Then we can write it the perimeter, then triangle, then perimeter equal to what? A plus B plus C. Okay, we can derive it to A plus B plus C. Also we write it A plus B plus C. Then here we can what? So then it is as a variables. Expressions as a variables. Also, if you want to find the area of rectangles, then side into side. If you want to find the area of a square, okay, area of a square, side into side or side square. Area of a rectangles, length into breadth. We can find easily. Clear about it? How can we denote it as a variables, as a expression in arithmetic rules. Now we will learn about what forming algebraic expression. How can we form algebraic expressions by the variables? See the board. Okay. Now our next topic is what? Forming algebraic expression. Okay. Forming algebraic expressions. Next topic is forming algebraic. What's forming algebraic expression? Forming algebraic expressions. How can we form algebraic expressions? Now then you have to see the examples. How can we expressions to form it? Okay. You know there's 2 into 10 minus 7 into 10. Study the numerical expressions. We can form numerical expressions to the algebraic expression. Then how can we solve the numerical expression into algebraic expression using the four basic operation sign. Four basic operation, that is what? Plus, minus, and into, and what? Division. These are the four basic operations. We use four basic operations: plus, minus, multiplication, and division. These four basic operations, and we can change to the statement to the algebraic expressions to the statements. Okay. For the we take an examples. Then form an algebraic expressions corresponding to the statement 13 subtracted from 3i's of a number. Here question is what? Here that means here questions form an algebraic expression. Okay. Form an algebraic expression. Form an algebraic expressions. Okay. Using one of that means to the statement. To the statement. Statement is given, then how can we change it to algebraic expression? That means numerical value into statement into numerical values. Then here 13 subtracted from. Here statement has given 13. Here 13 subtracted from 13 subtracted what? 13 subtracted from 3i's of a number. 3i's. How? 3i's means what? You know that 3 times, then thrice of a number. Thrice of a number. Here 30 subtracted from thrice of a number is a statement. What is a statement? Then how can we change it to algebraic expression? Okay. Then how can we do it? Show solution. Okay. How can you solve? See, 13 subtracted from thrice of a number. That means इसका मतलब क्या है बता रहा हूँ. एक नंबर है जो 30 सब्सट्रैक्ट करने से, एक नंबर का 3 टाइम्स सब्सट्रैक्ट करने से क्या होगा, 30 सब्सट्रैक्ट करना है उसको. ठीक है. तो कैसे उसको हम क्या करेंगे, एक सोल्यूशन करेंगे. देन द लेट द नंबर लिमिटेड, लेट द number is x. Okay, we take the number equal to what, x. Then thrice of the number, then thrice of the number, that means 3 into x. Okay, 3 into x, then 3x. Okay, 3 into x equal to 3x. Thrice of the number, then first what to do, let the number is x, and then thrice of a number equal to 3 into x equal to what, 3 into x equal to 3x. Show, and 30 subtracted from thrice the number, the last statement was 13 subtracted from thrice. Okay, then 13 subtracted from thrice of a number, that means this is 30 subtracted from thrice of a number. Then you got the words thrice of a number, they equal to 3x minus 30. From, that means always thrice of it, from means this side. Okay, then 3x minus 30. Here is the statement and here is the algebraic expression. It is known as algebraic expression where we written as a numerical way, numerically, and when we write a statement 13 subtracted from thrice of a number. Clear about this? How can we form words algebraic expression by two words from the statement? Okay. Now we take different examples for how can we form algebraic expressions to statement and statement to algebraic expressions. See the box. Okay. First we learn first statement to expressions. Then question is write the algebraic expression for the following. Here question is write the algebraic expression. Okay, algebraic expressions for the following. Then how can we write instead of the statement algebraic expression? C. Question is 5 less than x. We use words for basic operations, that is plus, minus, into and divisions. Now here is the first. This side we write statement. What is called statement? C. Statement is given. Okay. Then verbal expressions in statement. That is also it is known as statement. It is also known as verbal expression. Verbal expression. Okay. Statement or verbal expressions. How can we write it the algebraic expression? C. Write algebraic expressions for the following. Statement or verbal expressions. Here is given 1. Height less than x. Height less than x. Okay. Height less than what? X. Decrease by y. Decrease second. Decrease means what? Less. Okay. Decrease y by 8. Decrease y by third question. Okay, subtract 7 from 8. Subtract 7 from A. Okay, so subtract 7 from A. Y less than the sum of x and 4 should be y less than the sum of what? Less than the sum of x and 4. X and 4. P diminishing by 6. Here we learn new words. Many new words that you understood. What is the meaning of less than, subtracted, decrease, diminishing? Then you can easily change into the statement into algebraic expressions. So P diminishing. Okay, P first. Diminished. Diminished by 6 and 6. Okay, x less than 9. That's 6. X less than what? Less than minus 9. Now here we solve and solution. Okay, here is solution. Also solution. This side we write algebraic expression. What's algebraic expression? Algebraic expression. Okay, sheet. Here what is the question? First question is 5 less than x. That means 5 is less than x. That means here solution is what? 5 is what? Less than x. Then x minus what? 5. Which is less? 5 is less from which? From the what? X. That's why x less than 5. Less means which sign we use? Minus sign. Okay. More means which sign we use? Plus sign. Twice means which sign we use? Multiplication sign. Keep in our minds. Okay. In which sign we use easily, then we can find the solution. That means here 5 less than x. That is equal solution is x minus 5. Second question. Okay. Solution what? Second question is what? Decrease y by s. Decrease means what? Y by s, or decrease y by 8. So decrease y by s equal to y minus s. Okay, decrease y by s equal to y minus s. See here, subtract 7 from, here the from is there. Subtract 7 from a. That means from a that means which number we write? We write 7 first or a first. Here a is from is there. That's why always second is first and first is second. Then we can solve the answer. Solution is what? A minus 7. Not write 7 minus a, because here 7 from a. Keep in your mind, the from is there, then always second one is subtracted from the first one. Clear about it? How can you write the answer? Now y less than the sum of x and y. Now y is what? Less than. Then x and 4. Then sum of what? X and 4. Then sum means what included? The solution sum means x plus 4. Then y is less than what? Sum of the x and 4. Now what is the sign using to be less? Less include the sign is here y. Clear about it? How can we write it? Now fifth number. Fifth number is what? Diminished by. Diminished means what? Here decrease. Here what? Then use the word subtract sign. Then here the solution. If you find the meaning, diminished means what? If you are able to understand what is the meaning for diminished, then you can able to do it. So diminished means what? Decrease. That means what? Then subtract. That's why p minus 6. P minus 6 the solution. Then see how can we change statement into what? Algebraic expressions. Statement into algebraic expressions. Okay. Now x less than minus 9. X is less than minus 9. Okay. Then minus 9 minus x. Because x is less than from what? 9. That's why x minus 9 is the solution. Then here we learn what we learn here. Here we learn statement instead of algebraic expressions. Now we told you how to change into algebraic expression into statement or verbal expressions. Okay. Now see the board. I hope all of you understood how can we change into the verbal expression into the algebraic expressions. clearly. Now we will learn first algebraic expressions into verbal expression. Okay, see the board. See, here is the question. Now we learn what statement. That means statement into algebraic expressions. Second one is what? Write statement for the given algebraic expression. Okay. Here asked you to write here first algebraic expressions. Now we write algebraic expression for the statement. Suppose here the question is given. First question is 2x. Okay, 2x plus 11. 2x plus 11 is what? Algebraic expressions. Then how can we write the statement? Then how can we write the statement? Then solution. How can we solve? Tell me. Any idea about that? Here 2x. That means 2 is multiplied with x plus 11. That means plus means what? More. Plus means what? More than. We can also write 11 added to 12. We can write 11 added to 12. That is the first statement. That is this side the statement, this is the algebraic expression. How can we change algebraic expression into statement? Clear about it? If height y minus 3 is there, question example number 2, height y minus 3. What? Height y minus 3 is there, then how can we write height y minus 3? 3 is there, then we can write its height times y from which 3 is subtracted. Okay, height times y from, that means we can write it how many times? Height times y. How many times? Height times y from. Okay, height times y from, that means how many times y? Height times y from which 3 is subtracted. Which subtracted. Which is subtracted? 3 is subtracted. See, these sides the algebraic expressions and these are the what? Statement. If this type of question there, 16 minus height 1. Okay. Third type of question, 16 minus what? 3y. What? So if 16 minus 3y is given, then how can we write the answer? 16 minus y is multiplied by minus 3. Then we can write the solution. The solution. Here also solution. And here also solution. Minus 3 is what? That means here minus 3. Then we can write it minus 3. Or here y. Instead of y is here minus 3y is there, then we can have y is multiplied by y is multiplied by, which is multiplied by y is multiplied by which? Minus 3. Y is multiplied by minus 3. And that means here, see, minus 3 into y, that means minus 3 was multiplied by what? Minus, that means y is multiplied by minus 3 and 16. That means subtracted from what? And the result is subtracted from what? We can write that the result is subtracted from or added from the 16. Clear about it? You can say that y is multiplied by minus 3 and subtracted from which number? Subtracted from 16. Then we can write what is result is. The result is subtracted from 16. That means subtracted from 16. Which numbers? 3 is what? 3 or minus 3 is multiplied or subtracted from 3. Also, if you don't write also like this, 3 and the result is. That means y is multiplied by 3 and the result is subtracted from 16. Okay, subtracted from 16. If you here we write the minus 3, then here we add and the minus into minus, but plus is there, that's why we can write it. Okay, clear about this? How can we write the hammer? Subtracted from 16. If we write here minus, then plus, then plus, then minus. Just instead. Okay, you know that minus into minus is always worse. Plus is there, so 16 minus 3y equal to y is multiplied by 3 and the result is subtracted from 16. Clear about this? How can we write instead of statement or adjective expressions and adjective expressions into statement? Clear about this? Today you learn first how can we represent the words, arithmetic rules using the variables. Also we learn words. We learn here statement into adjective expression and adjective expressions into statement. Okay, now in our next video sessions we will learn formation and solving the equation. How can you form an equation and solve and find the questions of words? Unknown number. What is the unknown number? That means the variable is a unknown. Then we can learn in our next video session. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.